Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today I'm going to be talking about my June favorites. These are 3 things in June that I've really found changed my life in one way or another, whether it be kind of superficially, whether it be really intensely, or whether it be mentally. I am very excited to talk about all of these things, so let's dive into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Hannah Gatsby, as in Gadsty, Gatsby. She has a special on Netflix called Nanette, and she is a Tasmanian woman who is a lesbian, and she did a stand-up special on Netflix, and I've recommended it to everyone I can talk to. I think it is one of the most important things on Netflix at this time. It talks about the rights of people. It talks about the male reputation and how we put that as a higher value to a woman's virtue and life choices. It talks about the right to choose medication. It talks about hate and abuse and trauma, and it talks about it in a very frank and raw and real way. I think it is the best stand-up I've ever seen. If I could see her live, I would pay any amount to do so, and I would do anything to get to those tickets. I love her special, and I absolutely recommend it to everybody who is out there. I don't want to spoil it for anyone because there is a point in which it gets dark and you need to be prepared for it. So what I would say is, if you can grab a loved one or grab a blanket or, you know, a cup of tea or something like that and sit down and spare an hour, I would watch it, and I would recommend it to all of your family and friends. It is valued at every level of society. It is valuable for every type of person. It really speaks to all humans, and it is very valuable. It definitely has some moments that are true and raw and real and that need to be said, and they are really intense. If you have a weak stomach for being poked fun at for basic things, then maybe just go into it knowing you might get made fun of a little, but it's all in real facts. It's not in judgment. So I really recommend it, and I really want people to watch it. If you've seen it, comment down below in the comments and we will talk about it, because I'm obsessed. I am super obsessed. Then a kind of shallow thing that's just really ridiculous is this. This is a shampoo, Love, Beauty, and Plant. This is the Smooth and Serene, which is argan oil and lavender. This is vegan and cruelty-free. No silicones, no parabens, no dyes, and it's made from 100% recycled plastic. I plan to buy this shampoo as much as I possibly can from here on out. Whether or not it'll always be the Smooth and Serene, I do not know, but this brand I feel good about, and I plan to continue buying. And then my favorite book of the month, I was really lucky and got to meet the author the same month or 2 days after I read the book. So I read this book in 24 hours. It shook me to the point where I woke up at 4 a.m. asking questions to my boyfriend about a character he knew nothing about, and just feeling completely overwhelmed. It scared me to the point where I had to shower with the curtain open because I couldn't handle turning my back to a door. I was thoroughly impressed. I love it. I think it's my favorite horror novel I've ever read, and I am obsessed. So, The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. I would recommend this to not everyone, because I would say you have to have a strong stomach to read this. Like, you can't go into this squeamish. It won't work. You need to be ready for some really intense violence and some raw brutality, and a lot of fear and depravity and some real bad human behavior. It is real. It is scary. It is dark, and it is twisted, and I adored every minute of it. It was traumatizing, to say the least. It definitely scarred me and scared me. It's about a home invasion. So if that is something you're already afraid of, like myself, this may not help the situation. In fact, it kind of worsened it for me for a couple of days. I was sitting with a baseball bat across my legs when I was home alone. It was just a lot. So this really took me by surprise, scared me quite a bit, and shook me to my core. Inside, the author was sweet enough to apologize. He wrote, "To Acacia, sorry about, don't talk to strangers." So, yeah, he apologized for the thing that upset me, but he said there was a reason, and if you know what would upset me in that book the most, then you go ahead and message me privately, because I don't want to spoil it in the comments. But yeah, I'm still in a why question as to why it had to happen, and his answer was it just had to, and it's part of life, and I'm not okay with that. But I have to accept his answer as an author and accept his reasoning. So I'm going to try and do that. But I don't know how I'm going to. I was very upset. So yeah, those are my 3 favorites for the month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not going to be a regular thing, but I really needed to mention Hannah Gatsby's video, and I really wanted to talk about the book. They both had really appallingly intense changes on my life for a couple of days, if not for the whole month. And I feel really connected to the both of them in some way, shape, or form. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, click that subscribe button down below. And if you have any questions, comments, or quandaries, go ahead and comment in the comment box. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.